going to talk about issue 14, which Carolyn alluded to with regard to veterans' preference, getting credits on civil service examinations. Currently, the veterans get 5 points and 10 points of disabled veterans, and they're added to the, if they get a passing score on entry-level examinations for the classified service of the city of Cincinnati. But currently, you have to be a resident of Ohio. What this changes is that you don't have to be a resident of Ohio to qualify for these veterans credit points on the examination. Also, it does some changing of the timing with regard to being honorably discharged from military service or transferred to reserve duty. Right now, in order to be eligible for the 5-point credit or the 10-point credit, as the case may be, a veteran must have been honorably discharged from military service or transferred to reserve duty. The timing on this has changed such that veterans have to provide the city with proof of their discharge, so that they would not have to produce proofs of their honorable discharge until just before an eligibility test is to be provided to the Civil Service Commission. The idea behind this and arguments that are used in favor of it, obviously, would be to certainly encourage all qualified veterans, including those who are not Ohio veterans, to get the benefit of the 5-point increase in order to increase the supply of veterans to be possible city employees and give more veterans more employment opportunities with the city. And so that is really the main motivation and argument behind it. There are those who have argued, on the other hand, that veterans' preference points should continue to be reserved to those who are Ohio residents only. And if the veterans want to apply for these points, they can take up residency in Ohio in order to qualify for the preference points. And the argument is also used that the veteran should have to be honorably discharged by the time they take an examination so that they could be ready to take the city job immediately if they end up on the eligibility list. It's fairly simple and straightforward, and as I said, those are the arguments for and against it, but certainly the focus is on promoting more veterans and more employment with the city from the veterans. Thank you.
Do we have any questions from the audience about issue 15 or 14? This is about issue 15. Is this Ohio's first and ever proposed, and what is the cost?
That's a good question. We had heard that Cleveland and maybe Dayton were doing a program like this with a public safety academy and trying to get points, but I do not have that exact information. I have no idea what the cost of this program will be. We have heard from the city of Cincinnati that they do not intend to fund this program. It would be a CPS program, and that they would be responsible for finding the money for this program and funding it. However, the city might have some of the fire and police trainers involved in the development of the curriculum and possibly as trainers, but that is all still to be worked out. I hope that's sufficient.